want to ask you and thank you for your support in helping transportation funding in Texas.
Thank you for all that you do to continue to make infrastructure and mobility funding a priority throughout the great state of Texas and selfishly throughout the Southeast Texas region.
We want to thank you for prioritizing transportation funding during this session.
I'd like to thank you for your hard work and prioritizing transportation funding during this session.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank y'all for working hard to protect existing funding sources for transportation and working to identify new and innovative funding sources during these trying economic times.
I want to send a big thank you to our state legislators. The construction projects that come from transportation bills ultimately improve our quality of life.
I want to thank you for your leadership, and I also want to thank you for making sure we keep tolling in our transportation funding toolbox.
Every day we have over 1,000 people moving to Texas, and none of them are bringing roads and bridges with them. So I want to thank you for considering legislation that will increase the gasoline tax so we can help keep Texans moving across this great state.
I want to thank you for prioritizing transportation funding this session to keep our Texas transportation network safe and our Texas economy strong.
And I support lowering speed limits on neighborhood streets from 30 to 25 miles per hour.
And please keep tolling in the toolbox so we'll have the roads we need in the future.
We look forward to the legislature's continued investment in freight transportation infrastructure that facilitates continued job growth and expansion of Texas' economy.
Thank you today and during this session that you will look to prioritize mobility. It will help to create more jobs for Texas and to bolster economic development.
And I'd like to thank you for transportation funding, as it will help our economy recover.
Thank you so much for prioritizing transportation funding to keep our economy moving.
This funding is so important for creating jobs and spurring economic development. Thank you so much.
I'd like to say thank you for putting transportation first and creating jobs and economic development in the great state of Texas.
I would like to thank you for putting transportation funding first to create more jobs and economic development, and for giving local government the option to invest in our own transportation needs.
We can't say thank you enough for continuing to prioritize transportation funding during this session.
We thank you for investing in our infrastructure and creating jobs and economic development for our entire state.
Transportation and infrastructure is extremely important for the growth of the economy and also for the growth of the Houston region.
And I want to thank all the legislators out there who prioritize transportation funding.
Public transit's an important component of overall mobility, and we need to resolve this problem. Thank you. We appreciate everything you do.